Meal 2, 2:09 p.m. Got the coleslaw, the cheese and the chicken there. There's nothing beyond this. Feeling very thirsty, so I do need to drink more water. I wanted to talk about the coleslaw in meal 1. No, meal 2, sorry. This sandwich just isn't tasting the same. It still has that flavour that I like, but now I'm starting to see it slightly like how I saw the salsa, which I've thrown in the bin, by the way. I don't like it as much as I once did, it being the coleslaw in this context, because it tastes slimy a little bit, just like how the salsa does. I still like the flavour and the texture in terms of its crunch, but the sliminess I don't like. So I don't have much of an inclination to purchase that anymore. I'd rather just get more hummus. I'd rather just get more Moroccan inspired hummus, or maybe even a large one, an XXL hummus, just original flavour that you can get in the supermarket for that they sell for £1. I usually just go to one supermarket in particular, but I'm now thinking of going to more than one, because I've found that what I think is a more cost-worthy deal for salmon at one supermarket compared to the one that I'd usually go to. So I think I'll use that from now on, at least every now and then. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I just wanted to make this video to talk about the fact that I don't like the coleslaw as much, because I think it's slimy a little bit. I think, if I'm not mistaken, coleslaw has mayo in it, and I don't use those sorts of condiments anymore like I once did, so it makes sense as to why I'd like the taste less. I'd like to imagine that I'm thinking this way because I'm eating more healthily. I am going out my way to add more vegetables into my daily diet. Yeah, anyway, I'm done. I've got to make the main review today, otherwise it'll just come out even later than I'd like. I want to do them on time on Friday, but that's just not going to happen this week. It's because I was just doing other things, that's why. But anyway, yeah, next clip. I've also started to get the weekly review together today as well, as I've just been sitting here, by the way. 5:46, I'm having this meal out of convenience. Yeah. I took out 300 grams rather than usual 250 because I'm feeling hungry and thirsty, yeah. I impulsively wanted some cheese and some coleslaw, so I've just added them on. I've acted on impulses, but it should be more filling seeing as I'm feeling a bit hungry and thirsty, yeah. I was thinking of having some curry with the noodles, as the rice just doesn't look as appealing to me as it did yesterday. I already saw like this half, but it just didn't look as appealing, so I didn't have the rice. And if I am feeling really hungry, then I'll have some curry. I'll probably cook some brown rice rather than have my mum's white rice. Yeah. I couldn't even be bothered to melt the cheese completely. I just want to eat. I just had that meal a few minutes ago, and I'm feeling stuffed. It was probably around 400 grams because it was 300 grams of the noodles, and then maybe about 50 to 75 of the coleslaw, and then probably like another 30, maybe 30 to 50 grams of cheese. So yeah, that was too much. That was too much. I'm feeling slightly stuffed. So I know not to eat that much next time. The coleslaw didn't actually taste slimy this time. Maybe because of the water content was kind of absorbed by the noodles, maybe? I don't know. But yeah, I probably won't buy that again anytime soon. Even though I did like the flavour and the crunch of the coleslaw, of the cabbage in the coleslaw and the carrots, if there are any. I think There may be some, but yeah, I probably won't buy that again, honestly, because it did taste a bit slimy. Specifically when I had it in my sandwiches. This time it didn't, but yes, I don't really see it as all that anymore. Certainly edible, but not all that. "10:30, I'm having this meal, even though I said I only wanted to have mum's meals once a week. It's something that I can focus on next week from now on. I forgot about it, but then as I was just before putting it in the microwave, I remembered and then thought, you know what, it's too late now. It's not, but maybe in my mind the deal was just done. I've got 2 pieces of beef here. Beef or lamb, I don't know. I think it's beef. I was thinking of having a noodles and curry. So I thought, you know what, let's just try this out. So that's what I'm gonna do. It's an impulsive decision. I thought of it in my mind. I visualized me having this. I pictured me having this, but I need to have some water. I think I am feeling hungry. My stomach feels tense, but I am feeling thirsty as well. So that could have been a part of why I made this decision, and also because why I didn't decide to exercise control or even remember it and say, well, I wanted to have a meal that I haven't cooked once a week or something like that. Just something different. Because I just go to bulk cooked meal, sandwich, and then maybe bulk cooked meal again or something else. There's a lack of variety. So in order to not do this, I probably would have to think about including more variety. It's just more convenient to not cook meals that you've eaten from time to time. So maybe it's a part of that. It's not that I dislike it, but it's just, it's not hard, as I was thinking of saying in my mind. It's not that, but it just takes time that sometimes I don't want to take to cook, because I cook basically every day, if not actually every day. But yeah, this should be the last meal of the day. Just not just after, but maybe about half an hour or so after doing the main review for week 17. 1 day late, which I'll upload tomorrow, even though I thought I'd upload it today, so that I sleep earlier. Yeah, I'm going to be going to sleep soon after this. My stomach is probably going to be feeling heavy, especially seeing as I need to drink water as well. I'll see how it goes. I was thinking 250 and 100 of 250 of the noodles and 100 of the curry should be fine. That shouldn't be overeating. I'll see if I feel stuffed and make a note of that after having the meal, so I actually remember to do it rather than leaving it for tomorrow morning and then not doing it at all. And just keep on leaving it. There's no point in that. I'll review how I feel afterwards, immediately afterwards. Yeah. That said, that is me eating at this time is much improved from having a meal at like 11 or maybe even midnight. So I am making progress. I do want to go to sleep earlier and wake up early after having a conversation with someone, and I'm now thinking that it really is possible if I focus on the night before, getting into bed and sleeping early, rather than thinking about putting an alarm on for when I want to wake up. Even though I can do that, yeah, I might just put a 6:30 a.m. alarm on now, so I have before when I'm going to go to bed and also when I wake up. Yeah, I'm actually going to do that now, just as a so I'm more likely to wake up early every morning, just like how I'd be more likely to go to bed earlier every night, which I'm probably thinking of doing indirectly by having food at 10:30 rather than 11:30 or 12:30 in the morning. Yeah, I'm gonna do that now. And then after that, have this food with some water. My flask is somewhat full, so I'll use that. What's left, I'll drink what's left, and then I'll review how I feel after this meal, if I feel full and agile or stuffed. Yeah. By the way, a few hours ago, in the early to late afternoon, I put this bread out that I got from the freezer, so that I don't have to think about taking it out after this one's run out. Proactivity, yeah. see, as I'm practicing this proactivity here, I can just, over time, over months and years, build and build and build and build off that. Build on that, yeah. I think I wasn't sure if I was going to say on or off. I tried to say both at the same time, it seemed. Anyway, yeah, that proactivity over time, I think it will just be automatic and conscious as well. It'd probably be both automatic and conscious. It's kind of hard to think, feeling this hungry and feeling this thirsty. So I'm not going to. I'm just going to watch some YouTube and eat and drink. Yeah. I now have this as an example of how food and water can affect how you think. Basic processes like that. Yeah. How much and when you eat can have a major effect on your life. And this is just an example of that, because I was finding it difficult to think due to feeling this hungry, my stomach feeling this tense. Borderline, on the border of rumbling, and my throat feeling this thirsty. This is just one of the many examples of how lack of food and lack of water can negatively impact you, or has negatively impacted me anyway. Yeah. Right, now it's time to go eat. Solid, absolutely solid. That's probably my maximum limit for meals. 350 grams, felt full and agile still. Yeah. Let's see what I get up to tomorrow, because that's going to be the last meal for tonight for sure. Yeah. At least I now know 350 is max to feel full and agile, but 400, too much is too much. Nearly half a kilo, man, come on. But yeah, anyway, at least I know now. I can use that for as long as I live, really. And if things change, then things change, that's fine. If I find I need to eat less, because as I've aged, metabolism has slowed down, then that's fine. But I could certainly use that information for a long time. Yeah, years probably. But we'll see. There's no deep reason as to why I'm predicting years. It's just a basic prediction. But yeah, anyway, let's see what I get up to tomorrow. Peace.